Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Russell from long range buries the long-range jumper.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Down low, got a piece of it. Back to Clarkson. Russell kicks to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Utah. Good defense by MP. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's a three-point game. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for the Spurs, Tobin Johnson. Taking 2 shots.
And really struggled up there.
So Johnson hits 2 of them.
Anytime you watch the Jazz, you have to think back to those great Utah teams of the 80s and 90s. They easily could have won a few rings.
Now, here's Clarkson. Ball's knocked loose. A shake. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's King. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Maybe even more than a few. And Smitty, it seems hard to believe those Jazz didn't win a title or two.
Kevin, well, if it wasn't for a player named Michael Jordan, they probably would have. Those Stockton, Malone Jazz teams ran into Jordan twice in the finals when he was at the peak of his career.
For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The drive by Russell. Clarkson for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's King. Passes it to Irving. Unable to get that one. The Jazz go the other way with it.
3 straight misses to begin this contest and already starting to look frustrated.
And the pass to Childress. He kicks it to Russell from downtown. Utah gets it back. The 3 drills the three-pointer. Russell's got 6.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Now here's King. Johnson with a screen on Russell. King, the pass to Johnson. Yep, it counts.
Remarkable poise from the swing man. Johnson doesn't let some rough defense deter him from cashing in.
Pass to Childress. Russell inside. He's against King. Clarkson kicks to Russell. Shot clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
Spurs trail by 7. MP with the bounce pass. Inside. Good, and Pratt gets the assist.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
King against Russell. To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Greg Popovich and I did speak a few minutes ago. He said one of the challenges they face in this matchup is the shot blockers. He said we've got to use pump fakes and get their guys up in the air. Or at the very least, get to the line. Kevin?
Okay, David, thank you. We'll see if they can execute Greg well enough to beat the good defense.
Yeah, and it's about identifying the right matchup. You almost always have an advantage somewhere on the floor.
You can bet they've been doing a lot of scouting, really getting a chance to prepare for this game. This should be an interesting game of adjustments.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
King, the pass to McDermott. MP kicks to McDermott. Now King. Johnson the screen. And King, here we go. And he comes up with the deuce. King's got 5 now.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And here's Russell. He's got 8. At the crossover. Here's Childress. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway.
Definitely a foul. Terrific call.
Advantage from there. No need to mess around.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, in my opinion, the way the three has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Now, here's Clarkson, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
MP dishes to Johnson. It's deflected.
And for marketing, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
Now, here's Clarkson. 11 points last game. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Right side, Irving. Back to King. Kicks it out to Johnson. Over Russell. And that one hits back iron. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against Minnesota.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure in that one. Didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Now King, after Lowry Market, misses from long range. MP finds McDermott. Irving for 3. It's tipped.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Jeremy Green. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
How the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an all-star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player. And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Abaji. Back to Sexton. Shot from 12. And that one, good.
Dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
And King, here we go. And the dunk by MP.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Here's Leiden. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Passes it to Abaji. From deep. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Taylor. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Sexton against King. Here's the screen. Abaji. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Already, they piled up 8 second chance points.
Here's King. He's coming off a 31-point game against Minnesota.
And we got
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for San Antonio. Rondo. 2 shots.
percentage is right at 74.
Young's checked in for McDermott. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Sexton against King. Right side, Sexton. And there's the pass to Abaji. Kicks to Sexton. King with the steal. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Pass to Abaji. Back to Sexton. There's a good screen. Offensive rebound. Childress gets the bucket. Childress has got his second basket.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
King with it. 13 points in the game. And MP throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
How good this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
In for Utah. And both free throws good for MP. And so Graham will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Abaji. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Orlando. 6 to shoot. Graham, the pass to Childress. And the rejection by MP. It's stolen by Childress. Now here's Graham. Not a lot of room. It's good.
And his passing may be the most overlooked part of his game. But Graham is skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
And Devontae Graham's skills as a three-point marksman are impressive.
GA, the stat sheet says it all. Multiple seasons he's been in the top 20 for three-point makes, and he loves to find those daggers from 3.
And it's Graham missing.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Utah with the ball after the miss from King. Pass to Wyden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Three-pointer. Graham hits it from three-point range.
We know Graham has this range. He is a pretty confident three-point shooter.
Back to King. And the layup's good off the glass. King's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Graham. No good on the last second attempt there. D'Angelo Russell getting it.
this, MP.
That's why you're scoring.
MP looking around. Young with no one around. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Utah trailing here. Markkanen is out there with Leiden. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Childress in at center. That's the group right now for Utah. And the foul called on it. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
So it's the Jazz now. Passes to Clarkson. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Clarkson's got 5.
As a shooter, Clarkson can... be so efficient. He gets the ball and goes right into his shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Minnesota was a man determined. He contributed 31 points and did a great job of moving the ball around on offense, as well as being active on the glass. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here's Clarkson. 5 points in the game. That's his 4th miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. King inside. He's covered by Clarkson. The kick out to Young. Back to King. Clock at 6. Young sets a screen for MP. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Count it. And now a 4-point San Antonio lead.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Clarkson surveying the floor. There's the pick. He kicks to Sexton. And the rejection by MP. And it's on. The switch here. Just 5 to shoot. Sexton the pass to Childress. Sexton against King to the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Childress. King against Sexton. And the foul called on MP. That's foul for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Now here's Childress. He's covered by Grant. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Sexton, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Grant kicks to MP. Left side, Taylor. On its way from Young for 2. Rebound, Utah. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Sexton against King. The pass to Clarkson. They need this one, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Young outside. Here's Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
At the line for the Spurs, Jeremy Grant. At the line for 2.
Rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
He came into this league as a defensive specialist. Now Jeremy Grant is becoming an offensive powerhouse.
Clarkson kicks to Sexton. And they recover it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Childress, the pass to Sexton. Shoots over King. Childress. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
King, the pass to Taylor. Kick out to King. A shot. And the call on the shot.
Third personal foul. King is in the paint. Shooting for San Antonio. Run. 2 shots.
Paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And another key for them tonight, attacking the basket. Taking it right to the hoop, never a bad idea. They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Grant with a screen on Sexton. Sexton against King. With the drive. Taylor kicks to Young. San Antonio again missing. Sexton on the wing. Covered by MP. Looking to get back on track here. And Sexton slams it in.
And how about the leaping ability there on the slam? I love how Sexton just rises up with confidence inside.
Now here's Taylor. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Here's Leiden. That 3 off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Kicks it to Taylor. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And now a 5-point San Antonio lead. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Back to Sexton. That's to Leiden. Puts up a 3. Childress with a screen for Sexton. Pass to Childress. Shoots over King. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. King. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And that's it for the
55. The Spurs, 60.
In the West, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander